We are back. Finally, football is back on. The international break is over, and we're getting into cup competitions leading into the Premier League in a couple of weeks. Before we get into this watch along, please like, share, subscribe, comment, give us some positive criticism or constructive criticism. We are trying to improve and produce more content now that the opportunity hopefully presents itself for us to do that. So, anyway, Arsenal away at Southampton in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Um, yeah, uh, looking forward to getting back into football. Not necessarily not necessarily like like too excited about these cup competitions because we have two more games before the Prem. We didn't do very well in the League Cup final, and really, I just want to see that was an anomaly. That performance was an anomaly, and we can get back to performing well because we've got a lot of games, a lot of important games coming up, and it looks like Man City are switching into gear at the right time in the season. So we have to be able to match them. And I want to see Arsenal look a lot better than we've looked for the last few months. We leading up to the League Cup final, we did have some good performances. We did look okay, but the League Cup final was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. We were not even we might as well not have attended it. Might as well just conceded and not even played the game because we were so bad. Anyway, hopefully that's not how we're going to perform moving forward. Let me turn on the comments. If anybody is on the stream, yeah, just comment, whatever, subscribe, do all that good stuff. The game's going to kick off in about 5 minutes, but as we lead up to it, we're going to look at the lineups. Now, what we're not going to do is look at the Southampton lineup because this is not a team that we're familiar with because of the fact that they're in the championship. What we will say though is Southampton are in a race for the championship playoffs. So maybe that will factor into this game. Maybe their strategy is not to invest as much into this particular match and focus on their games against I think Wrexham in the championship so that they can get an opportunity to make it up into the Premier League. So we're just going to focus on the Arsenal team today because there are some interesting changes. We'll start with the back. We've got Kepa starting in goal, which stand rotating players. I don't understand why in this particular situation we have to play Kepa because of the failure, his complete falling apart in the League Cup final. I think you have to keep the same energy. I think Arteta is trying to do this thing where he's trying to be consistent and say, you've played the majority of these cup games. We brought you in here to rotate and to give Raya a break. But at the same time, he's failing. He's not the way that he conceded that first goal in the League Cup final and some of his other very dangerous play. And from the history that we know of Kepa, right? We've seen him do all kinds of bizarre stuff. Okay, get him out. Like if you play him in this game, now you're going to be committing to playing him further into this competition. And I don't think he deserves it. If you're going to bring the hammer down on outfield players when they're not performing well, then you have to keep the same energy for the goalkeeper. I get you want to rotate, but you can't let Kepa just do what he wants and be a complete trash goalkeeper. You know, you can't reward that kind of performance by letting him play. So anyway, I'm at the end of the season. I will look forward to seeing the back of Kepa, right? And I am done with this thing of purchasing Chelsea rejects. It has not worked for as long as we've done it. Okay. The last Chelsea reject that has produced somewhat well and is still, we'll see how he gets along for the next couple seasons is Madueke. Okay. He looks okay. All right. Uh, but other than that, like who's been good for us? Check, no. David Luiz was okay, but still, like for the most part, no. Willian, complete failure. Sterling, complete failure. Havertz, we'll get to, who's to me, I'm getting ready to say that Havertz is a complete failure now because he hasn't done enough. He's been here long enough. He's gotten paid the big bucks. His performance in the League Cup once again and in previous games, it looks like he's not putting in the maximum effort. I don't think he's very good, and his availability has not been great either. So that has to factor in it too. Um, who am I forgetting? You know, did I say Sterling? If I didn't say Sterling, that's one of the most. That's one of the worst signings that we've ever made. Forget about the fact that he's from Chelsea. One of the worst ever that's ever been made was bringing in Sterling on a loan. Um, so yeah, Kepa, don't like it. Let's look at our back four. Gabriel starts. Mascara, he starts. He did well. He's done well, well enough to get a start here, I think. Ben White was not impressed by his performance in the League Cup final. He was not good. Um, Miles Lewis Skelly, he gets a start. So we'll see if he can kind of build on this game, if he can get a good performance here, and then build on that and try to work his way into the team because he has been on the fringes. And there's going to be a lot of questions about him in the summer. There's already rumors that he's possibly going to go to Man United. Some links between him and Man United. Not sure how accurate those are, but yeah, there's going to be some questions about his place in this team. Norgard gets a start, which is welcome because it gives Declan Rice a break, a much needed break. Martin Odegaard gets a start coming back in. You know, we don't know whether he was injured or it was a strategic thing on behalf of on the part of Arteta to keep Odegaard out. Um, so we'll see Martin Odegaard. He's really been anonymous this entire season. He's supposed to be the captain. Has not been performing like a captain. And I'm also looking forward to seeing the back of him because I don't think he's been of the standard quality of this team. Like the standard has been set. There are certain players on this team that have set the standard. Gabriel Saliba, Jurian Timber, I would say, and Declan Rice. Okay. I can't say Saka because Saka has also been shaky this season. Haven't been impressed by Saka this year. All right. So beyond that, let's see Havertz coming into midfield. I don't know this Havertz in midfield experiment. We already knew that it failed the first season he was here. So I don't. I get why because Eze is injured and he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season, which is a massive blow for us. So these two guys have to step up, man. I'm tired of seeing these guys being passengers in this team. This team where we're supposed to have higher standards. But we've got passengers like Havertz, like Odegaard, like Jesus, who's going to be starting up front for us. Been a passenger for multiple seasons, this guy, right? Let alone his injury record, which is awful. But when he has been on the pitch, it's almost like he doesn't want to get hurt or something. Like he plays the game in a safe manner that does nothing for us. And he's never been a goal threat either. Even when he is healthy, even when he is playing well, he can't do his main job. So we've kicked off, but we'll still finish up the lineup. We got Martinelli, um, another unimpressive player, and Max Dowman starting. Interesting. So we'll keep an eye on him and see how he performs. He's been, a big highlight of the last month, and hopefully he can deal with senior football. All right, so game started. Southampton get the ball back. Gabriel clears it. Jesus lost the ball, by the way, for that Southampton counterattack. And we're playing away at Southampton. So for me, this game is not that big of a deal. If we win, I don't care. If we lose, I'm going to lose my head. We better win this one. We had better win this one. You can't lose the League Cup the way that you lost it and then lose this match. Wow, Max Dowman gets the ball back. What a player. Here we go. Kepa trying to do what? Kepa getting the ball so he can dribble it out and pass it to the center back. Right, Jesus with the ball, but Jesus dropping back all the way to the back of the pitch. I'm guessing that Jesus and Havertz are going to be switching. Mascara gets it wide to Dowman. Dowman gets it to Odegaard. Great pass. Great pass in. Okay, good work. Good work, Dowman. One on one. Up. Uh, Here we go. Southampton. Southampton. One on one. No, no. He falls over. Okay. Come on, Arsenal. What are we doing? What are we doing, Arsenal? Foul. Arsenal ball. Southampton think that they should have had a penalty, but that was definitely not a penalty. Absolutely not. Don't you tell me that they're going to VAR it. No, they're not. Yeah, that was clearly not a penalty shout. Gabriel marshalling. That's the captain right there. Gabriel should be the captain of this team. For me, he's the player of the season. Let's keep it real. He's been the only consistent. He and Saliba are the only two consistent players. There's been a lot of great play from the various defenders, okay? But the ones that have had a flawless season up to this point are Gabriel and Saliba. Max Dowman. Oh, great play, Max Dowman. Oof, gets pushed off the ball. Miles Lewis Skelly doing that thing where he's trying to shield the ball with his body. It is quite risky, though, when he does that. Norgard loses it. We're playing a little too back and forth right now. We're doing a little bit too much back and forth play. Let's see how Odegaard performs. Is he worthy? Is he actually going to take us to the promised land? What if Odegaard actually steps it up and starts like controlling games and scoring goals and getting assists? I will eat my words. Okay, Martin Odegaard. Oh, Jesus. Ugh, Jesus stinks. Oh my goodness. So many players I cannot wait to see leave this club. Jesus, Havertz, Kepa, Odegaard, Martinelli to a certain extent. Martinelli to a certain extent. He's not good enough to start. That's the final conclusion. Sometimes you reserve judgment for these players because you never know what might happen. They might get better. Players like Martinelli, I think we've come to a conclusion on his abilities and his potential development. Ooh, Max Dowman with the trickery. The boy is so good. Max Dowman with the shot. He misses. Okay. The boy is good. The boy good. With the trickery. What did he do? He woo. Embarrassing grown men. We get hyped up about these young players, you know, because and things change. Things can change. Players can get injured. Young players can have growth spurts. They can have dips in form. There could be changes in the team. So many different factors that could affect the player. Oh, Mascara, what are you doing? This guy missed the ball that was a foot away from him. Come on, Mascara. You gotta. There we go. Martinelli, defensive winger. Here we go with Havertz and his lazy play. What is he doing? Yeah, raise your hand. Nobody there. Somebody go help him, man. Dowman has the ball. And all these lazy players, man. Where's Jesus? Jesus is playing out wide. Martinelli goes inside now. Jesus needs to just accept the fact that he's. Look, these players keep losing the ball. Arsenal, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? We're giving away the ball cheaply. Let's see. Do we got anybody watching this? Man, I don't know what these comments are from Kick. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah, we're playing like we don't know what the next move is going to be. Okay, ball goes over for Martinelli. Shot blocked. Arsenal corner. Corner for Arsenal. I mean, some of these players you do have to give minutes to. They have to warm up. We have a game on Tuesday, I believe, which we will be streaming. Let me double check. Champions League, Sporting. I believe that's at home. I want to say. Shot, mid, blocked. Wow, what a block. Martinelli goes for the shot. That was good. Yeah, so we're playing away at Sporting Lisbon. Ooh, header. Ah, ball goes out. Another corner. So we play Tuesday away at Sporting Lisbon. And then, of course, the big game is on the weekend. And I believe that's Saturday. I believe that, yes, we're playing Saturday. First game Saturday against Bournemouth, hosting Bournemouth. Ooh, another header. Come on, Arsenal. I kind of wish Gabriel got a break. You know, it would have been nice for everyone to get a break. But most of these guys have been off. Even the ones that have been called on international duty have, for the most part, been called back home. Players like Declan Rice and Saliba and Bukayo Saka. Victor Gyökeres got a hat trick, so maybe this guy is good. Maybe he needs to be released. Maybe somebody needs to figure out a way of releasing him. Right? It would have to fall on the shoulders of Martin Odegaard. He should be the one. Ooh, Martinelli doing a little bit of hezzy. Okay. Max Dowman, 1-on-1. Whips it. Ooh, good cross. Good cross. Southampton. Southampton on the counterattack. Oh no. Huh. Southampton player received it with no one around him but couldn't control it. I'm sitting watching Kai Havertz. Here we go. Faking a fall. He's probably going to get a card for simulation. No, 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 no. This is that type of crap that I'm talking about. You're not good enough to play, so what you do is start to flap and dive and do all kinds of acting. The referee is checking it, even though there's no reason to. Yeah, very quickly resolved. There was nothing in it. Kai Havertz falls over like somebody shot him. Oh, well, we get the ball. I guess there must have been a foul, but it wasn't anything too bad. Who is there, dude? Norgard, man. Who are you passing to? Okay, Arsenal on the attack. Cross goes in. Blocked. Okay. Certain players are having an okay game right now. Actually, Martinelli doesn't look too bad. Odegaard doesn't look too bad. Yep. And Havertz does nothing. Gets the ball. Doesn't really put too much pressure. He just controls it, hoping to get the foul or yeah, doesn't take a shot. Fourth corner for Arsenal. This is going to be a really hard part of the season to play in. Short pass, no cross. I guess we don't have our guys who come on. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Uh Come on, Max. Okay, Lewis Skelly gets it wide to Jesus. Jesus does what? Just dances around with it. Uh Jesus. Oh no. Southampton. Southampton are in. Oh, Mascara stops him. What a stop. What a stop, Mascara. Looks like he hurt himself. What a stop. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Mascara chases him down. Even though it was his mistake, he was out of position. Look at Kepa. Man, Kepa falls over for no reason. The player's running at him, and Kepa's already laying down on the ground. Like, yeah, go ahead, take it. Go ahead. Go ahead, just score. This guy's an idiot, man. Dude, it's like we only have a defense. Come on. We've got no offense. They're saying Lamine Yamal is balling out of control against Atletico. It looks like Barcelona have probably won the league at this stage. They're like 17 points ahead of Real Madrid, with I think 8 more games left. Sheesh. Southampton player was 1-on-1 with Kepa. Mascara catches him. This is not an easy game. It doesn't look like an easy game. Let's see who we have on the bench. Let's see here. Bench, we got Calafiori, Jokeres, Herman Anus, Madueke, O'Neill. Don't know who that is. A young boy. One of the young bulls. God, Kepa is so bad at distributing. It's like the only skill he has. I don't even know what skill he has as a goalkeeper. I was gonna say as a shot stopper, but I don't know. Is he a good shot stopper? I have no idea. Let's see. David Raya. Okay. Saliba on the bench. Marley Salmon. Zubamendi on the bench. Okay. Come on, come on. Dowman. Okay. Dowman does well. He gets past his man. It's strange that Southampton are wearing their away kit while Arsenal are wearing their home kit. Unless Southampton's home kit is yellow. Maybe it is, which is strange. I always thought Southampton wore red and white. Put pressure on them. '21st minute into the match. Okay, Martinelli gets away from his man. Okay, cuts inside. Martinelli's having a very good game. He's having a good game. He's actually torturing these Southampton defenders. He just ran past three of them. What is this? What's going on, man? There we go. Max Dowman 1-on-1. Not what you want. It's not what you want. Okay. Okay. Jesus does nothing. Like, what is the purpose of Jesus? Was just possessing the ball? Odegaard is having a good game. Of course, it's championship side. Okay, great pass. Okay, Ben White gets it. Ben White, cross. Goes out. Corner for Arsenal. All right, not bad. Ooh, that might be handball right there. Martin Odegaard stepping up. Oh man, we're doing all these like little short passes. Can we please just go for the cross? Is it maybe because we don't want the counterattack? That's possibly it. Okay, Martin Odegaard gets it wide. Havertz. Havertz with your lazy passing. Ooh, Max Dowman. The only one pulling the trigger. Ooh, what a great pass. What a great pass. Ooh, good shot, Odegaard. Max Dowman gets it back. This is a good run of play right here. Come on, Max. Cross. Great shot. Yeah. Okay, now we're imposing ourselves. Okay. Cross goes in. Martinelli. Okay. Martinelli is trying to do wow, running past his player. Oh, goal? No. What a miss. Odegaard. Oh, what is that? That's what I'm talking about. Those flimsy shots on goal. Somebody needs to make a compilation of Odegaard having a flimsy shot on goal. Yeah, what is that, Odegaard? These guys, man, like they're missing like the foundations. What is that? Martinelli has been having a great game. Ben White pushing the ball forward. Okay, whoop, Max Dowman gets fouled. That's a yellow card right there. That's a clear yellow right there. Ooh, Max Dowman looks like he's hurt. Fudge. Welcome, yeah, welcome to adult football. Welcome to adult football, young man. Free kick for Arsenal. Martin Odegaard stepping up. Gets it wide to Dowman. Dowman 1-on-1. Cross goes in. Cleaned up by the goalkeeper. Good cross. Ooh, what a throw. Arsenal retain possession. Max Dowman once again. Going down that side. Oop, nope. He's twisting him. It's another corner. Huh? Oh, it's a goal kick. He's saying it bounced off of him. That's a strange one. That's like a 50-50. But yeah, he's cooking this fullback. This fullback is suffering. Okay, Havertz, do something. Stop being invisible. Max Dowman. There we go. Ooh, what a shot, Max Dowman. Excellent. Excellent play. This boy's electric. Sheesh, what a shot. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and he's got this fullback screaming in his face, trying to get him shook up just because he knows he's a 16-year-old or whatever, 15, 16-year-old, whatever he is. Somebody pop that balloon, man. They got a balloon just like floating around. Corner for Arsenal. Another short corner. It looks like that's what we're doing now is short corners. Come on, Havertz. Odegaard is having a great game though. I can't lie. Jesus, scrub. Get this guy off the pitch, man. I'm done. I'm done looking at Jesus. This guy, khalas, man. We're done with this guy. We know who he is. We know what he can do. We know what he's capable of, and it's not much anymore. So get him out of here. He got us to a certain stage, and beyond that, he's not able to keep up with the pace of the team. Martinelli doing really well. He's must have worked on his footwork. Odegaard, okay, Odegaard moving. Ooh, almost. Havertz shoots, deflected. Another corner for Arsenal. Martinelli steps up. Yeah, without the whip crosses of Rice and Saka, these corners are not as dangerous. See, and we just keep doing these short. It's all short corners. I don't think I've seen us try to do a normal corner. Okay, Havertz cross. Ah, ref. Ref says Arsenal foul in the box, in the Southampton box. That is. Come on, ref. You're gonna slow it down there. Come on, man. We saw Man City today smack Liverpool around. 4-0. Just smack them around. And we're playing Southampton, a mid table team in the championship. Keeper kicks it. Ball goes forward. Uh oh. Southampton have it. Okay. Good stop. Good stop. Get it out. Kepa, you scrub. Kepa, you scrub. It was a bad pass from Ben White. Okay. Okay. Ben White steals it. Oh, what is that? What is that? What a waste of possession. Ball goes up in the air. I guess that's their strategy is just lob the ball forward and force the Arsenal defenders to defend. Oh my god, Havertz, you scrub. Havertz, you scrub. What is that? This guy couldn't get to the ball, slips and decides to tackle the opposing player's leg. Wait, what? No, he didn't even. The player tripped himself. It wasn't even Havertz that tripped him. That's embarrassing. This guy clipped his own foot and fell over. Ref called it as an Arsenal foul. Yeah, we're gonna end up 1-on-1 again against this Southampton team. No, no. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we concede a goal to Southampton. What are we doing? Is this our collapse now? Is this what's happening? Let me see the replay. What the hell was that? I got a text from someone. I knew it had to have been something. Let's see what they did here. Back heel, lost. Southampton player pushes it through the midfield. Nobody there to stop him. 4v4. They've got nobody pressing them. Ben White loses it. It's really Ben White's fault. It's Ben White's fault. Yeah, I think I appreciate Ben White for what he's done, but I think at the end of this season he probably needs to go too because the way he performed in the League Cup was awful. Yeah. Yeah, we can't lose this game. And now we're 1-0 down. How often do we come back and win games? Kepa. Kepa's team rating. Look at that. Already 5.7. Look at this. Ref calls a foul. Ben White is having an awful, awful end to the season. This, what are you doing, my guy? It's like he doesn't know how to defend anymore. It hurts me, man, because I love Ben White. Wow. And then Kepa. Wow. And then Kepa also not a good shot stopper apparently. So we just have him as like a cone. He's just there to take up space. Here we go. Here we go. Ben White loses the ball again. Foul again. Ben White has had he's had he's had fail after fail after fail. Look at this. What are you doing? What is Ben White doing, guys? Sheesh. Man. 38th minute in. Why is every Arsenal game like this, man? Dude, I might just like tune out for the rest of this season. Because this feels like a collapse. This feels like a generational collapse that's happening. It's not just because we lost in the League Cup. It's the manner with which we lost. The way that we lost in the League Cup is what did it to us. Like it's one thing actually putting in an effort, putting in some fight. Okay, that's shoulder to shoulder, ref. What are we doing? What are we doing? The referee, what is this? That's shoulder to shoulder. Oh my lord, that's not a foul. Look at this. Look at Kepa. Kicks it straight up. What a moron. Oh my days. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing football. Why is it like this all the time? All the time. Oh, oh, embarrassing football right now. This is terrible football. Yeah, man. They spent all this money on a squad of bums. Like, yeah, we need a squad. We need a squad so we can compete. Look at this. Norgard, terrible. What is going on, man? Southampton really, really putting the beats on us right now. I don't know how we're going to make it to the end of the season. I don't see goals coming from anywhere. Bro, we're about to collapse. We're about to not win anything. And I said that earlier in the season. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. After games against Liverpool and who was it? I think it was Man United. I said, yeah, we're not winning anything this season. It's possible that we might not win anything this season. It feels like we're closer to that than winning anything. We're closer to winning nothing than we are to winning something. Look at this. Look at this. Can we get the ball, please? What are we doing? The mental part of the game, it's not there. It's not there. Bunch of losers on this team, man. Where is Jesus? Get this guy off the pitch, man. Get Jesus off the pitch. Get Havertz off the pitch. These guys do not deserve to play. Oh man, what a struggle, dude. Fucking Arsenal, I hate you. Oh, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Jeez, man. What? Oh yeah, we got to rely on a 16-year-old. We got to rely on a 16-year-old to make something happen in this game for us. Dude, what are we doing? Who are you crossing it to? Havertz is nowhere near the box, and Jesus is 3'5". So why are you crossing it into the box? Look at this. Look at this stress ball, man. Kepa running out and kicking the ball away. Like, look at the Arsenal players. Like, the shame of these Arsenal squad players, man. These guys don't deserve to play. And then we have the unfortunate luck of our one player who's uh, coming into form getting injured. Getting injured right around crunch time. Look at this. Martinelli's actually not playing terrible. Like, what are we doing with these crosses? What's the point? And why is Havertz drifting out wide? All our so-called strikers are drifting out wide. If it's not Jesus, it's Havertz. Both of these guys have done nothing. Get rid of these dudes, man. Send them on loan. Do something. They don't deserve to play. Dude. Jesus, what are you going to do? Oh, great job, Jesus. You just passed it back. Awesome. Great contribution. 45th minute, we got a minute in extra time. Cross, nowhere. Ball goes straight to the keeper. Why is every game like this? This is why I wasn't excited to watch this game. Because I know it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be, hey, we scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? We're just clicking into gear and we're just having fun scoring goals. No, it's always like this. It's always we concede a goal. It's always like, last minute winners. Oh no, Jesus gives the ball away, fouls the guy. Get out of here, man. That whistle goes. What the hell? Terrible half, man. What the oh my lord, man. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. It's always psychological. It's been psychological with this team. I've said this from the first couple months of the season. It's a psychological problem. It's how we've won games, but our performances have deserved have been, we should have lost those games. Is what I'm trying to say. We should have lost certain games that we ended up winning in the first 3 months of the season. And it was clear that there's some psychological problem with this team. The first game of the season at home against Man United, okay, we should not have won that game. Based on our performance, we shouldn't have won that game. We should have won the game based on the standards that we set for ourselves. When you're at home playing the weakest Man United team, on context, we should have won that game. On actual performance, we should have lost it. And Man United were unfortunate to lose that game. And then when we went and played them away at Old Trafford, they blew us away. Yeah, man, this is embarrassing. You're 1-0 down against a mid-table team in the championship. They're not even in the Premier League, in the championship. I'm worried about Bournemouth. I'm not even thinking about Sporting. Because the Champions League, there's no way we're winning the Champions League. If this is how we're performing, I would rather just save us the embarrassment, man. Let everybody just watch the rest of the Champions League matches without Arsenal in it. If this is how we're going to perform, let's just go ahead and, you know what I mean? What, dude. Imagine we got to go play Bayern Munich and these guys and Real Madrid and them. We've had the most favorable draws in most competitions. We've had a very favorable season. And we're just crapping the bed every time. A lot of guys got to go. Kepa, listen, if Kepa is still at Arsenal next season, I don't know if I can watch any game where Kepa is starting. Okay? Guys I'm sorry, but Ben White, love you to death. It's done. You're finished. I think those injuries that you sustained have made you unable to defend. You're still good at attacking and linking up, but that's not your primary role. And clearly, you're a liability. That's how we conceded this first goal. That's how we got beat against City in the League Cup. Shirky was tearing him apart. Odegaard, sorry. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys that you imagine him to reach a certain level, but he never reaches that level. He's always been that. He's always been the wonder kid that never met his potential, right? He's an underachiever. And that is not good enough. We have to improve on that, right? We have to be ruthless. We were ruthless with a lot of guys. We were ruthless with uh we were ruthless with Ramsdale. We were ruthless with guys that were in the team before that Arteta came and decided had to go immediately because of their mentality, right? Mentality was the reason that a lot of guys had to just get paid out and sent away. Guys like Aubameyang. Imagine if we had Aubameyang in this team. Even current day Aubameyang is better than any striker that we have right now. We got bums like Havertz and Jesus eating up $1 million a week, £1 million a week. Guys suck, man. Havertz needs to go. Jesus needs to go. Martinelli needs to go. I think Trossard probably needs to go just because he's like aging out. Yeah, man, it's gonna need to be like a whole new project. This is the year. This is and Arteta's gonna need to go. Arteta's gonna need to go. We're gonna have to do a whole rebuild. Like, what is this? Odegaard 2 meters away from goal and completely misses it. I think Max Dowman needs to come off now. I mean, he's good in everything, but I think he's too young. He's too young to deal with these guys, these grown men. So I guess put in Madueke. Mentality, mentality, mentality. Where are all the mentality monsters? The standard is Gabriel. Okay? The standard is Gabriel. We need guys that are monsters. We need guys who are killers. Not these weak minded, unfocused players like Havertz and Jesus. Unserious. Disgraceful. You're playing a team that is seventh, seventh in the championship. Ben White, what are you doing? Oh, that goal is an embarrassment. This might, if we score, I don't know if we'll be able to score twice. We might lose on penalties. Look at this, dude. Exiting two competitions back to back. Getting dumped out of the League Cup, getting dumped out of the FA Cup, right? Champions League, I don't see it happening. Really, I see Man City just running roughshod through the FA Cup. That's their trophy now. They're gonna get that too. Embarrassing, man. And now it's a setup for the Premier League match to be a nail biter. Crazy, embarrassing. Every Arsenal game is traumatic, man. When do we have like an easy Arsenal game to watch? It's not a surprise. Like, we've seen these performances from the same guys in the last month or so. So this is not a surprise. Like we keep thinking like, oh, you know what? Maybe they're gonna turn it around. Maybe Jesus is gonna turn it around and he's gonna up his levels. You know, it's the end of the season. You know, he's gonna step it up. No, Havertz. Oh, you know, he's back. He's getting fitness and he's getting game time. You know, maybe he's gonna step it up. No. When has he ever done that? When have these guys ever like surprised us? They haven't surprised us. Havertz from Chelsea is the same Havertz that we have now. The best Jesus that we've seen was at Man City. Wasn't at Arsenal. He didn't improve at Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, whatever, dude. I don't know, man. Ugh. It's never fun watching Arsenal. Hasn't been fun watching Arsenal all season, which I don't mind if we win. Okay. Unfortunately, we already got dumped out of a cup competition a couple weeks ago. And now we're in the FA Cup and we're struggling with Southampton. Southampton? It's the context. Again, you're playing a mid table team from the championship and you are struggling. How are you going to do against Bournemouth? How are you going to do after that when you have to go away to Man City? Got a couple more minutes before the half starts again. We'll see what happens, man. Oh, oh man. Uh, Arsenal make these watch alongs so insufferable. We should have kept Ramsdale. These backup goalkeepers are trash. I don't know, man. If we end the season with the Premier League, uh, I don't see the Champions League as possible. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. This Arsenal team is awful. Like, the way that we play is so bad. I don't think we're going to win that. But we have a 9 point cushion. Granted, City have a game in hand. If we just get the Prem this season, I still have to question Arteta. I still have to question whether Arteta, because what I want Arsenal to do is improve and move forward. I want us to get rid of most of these trash players, the ones that we can get rid of, and replace them with better quality. We need to get rid of Jesus and Havertz. I don't think Havertz is going to go because that would be too big of a loss. Jesus for sure, he has to go. He's done. Um, Guys like Trossard, who's not trash, but he's kind of like at the end of his powers. These guys all need to go, and whoever takes over will have the opportunity to bring in their own players to build a team based on their, their image. I suppose. So I don't know. I don't know if Arteta wins the league only, his position is still in question as far as I'm concerned. Still waiting for kickoff. Players look like they're coming back onto the pitch. Here we are with our huddle. The Arsenal huddle. All right. Let's see if we can lock in. Let's sit up in our chair. Maybe that'll make a difference instead of leaning back. No substitutions. Looks like it's the same team. Here we go with that philosophy of like trusting the players. This is something that Arsene Wenger used to do, right? Is trust the players. So maybe Arteta is evolving into Arsene Wenger. All right, what are we doing now? Game's back on. Gabrielle has it. It's gonna be. This is the other issue that we're gonna run into. If we don't win, if we're not winning games, you're going to have players that are in their prime that are going to question whether they should be at Arsenal or not. So you might end up having to keep players like Jesus and Havertz in them. Because it's like, yeah, if we lose Saliba, for example, then, well, we got to keep somebody like Ben White, let's say. Players that don't necessarily make us a competitive team. Why is Jesus running all the way to the end to the back of the pitch? If we fail to win, we're going to be stuck with the trash players and we're going to have to sell our best assets. Here we go again with the slow build up, no penetration. Here we go. Ball's lost. Southampton on the run. This is a hard watch, man. Arsenal are always a hard watch. If we're scoring goals, it's fun. If we're not, it is suffer. It's just suffrage. We're suffering. Ben White is struggling with this winger. I think Ben White needs to come off. I don't think Ben White has it in him to play maybe more than like 20 minutes. He needs to just be brought on to close out games that we're already winning because he's struggling. He was struggling in the League Cup, and here he is now struggling against a championship team. Villa, get the ball away. Get the ball away. Here we go. We got Gabriel playing as a wide center back. This crap again. Free kick for Skelly. Cross goes in. What a waste. This is a this is a horrid watch right now. This is torture right here. Yep. I think I'll say it now. If we win the league only, Mikel Arteta still needs to go. Like this can't stand. This recruitment, this style of play, if it's not winning us anything, then it's not worth it. The only way you can justify the way that we play is if we win. The only way that you can justify our recruitment of some of these bums from Chelsea is if we're winning and if they're scoring. If that's not happening, then you can't justify it and you can't justify the manager's position. So you have to win. You have to win this game. You're 1-0 down. You got dumped out of the League Cup having done nothing in it. And now you're 1-0 down against Southampton. While Man City, on the other side of things, the team that dumped us out of the other cup competition, slapped up Liverpool handily. They're coming into form while we're falling apart. Come on. Look, here we go with Jesus. Here we go with Jesus spinning around. Shoot it. Max. Blocked. Another Arsenal corner. Here we go. Who wants to bet that this is going to be a short corner? Watch it be another short corner. Here we go with another short corner. Martinelli steps up. Let me guess. Somebody's going to run forward for him because we don't have any height. Is this the issue? Good cross. Blocked. Martinelli has it again. What are we doing, Martinelli? What are we doing, Martinelli? Oh, what are you doing? Skelly, what are you doing? He was wide open for you. What are you doing? This guy, he kicked the ball out of play. He had wide open field. He gets around the Southampton player, and then Max Dowman is there waiting for him just to pass it to him, just to roll it to him. He decides to kick it out for Southampton throwing. This is an embarrassment. This is an absolute embarrassment right now. These players are mentally weak. Mentally weak players. Oh my god. We suck, dude. We absolutely stink. What is this? Absolutely suck. Look at where Havertz. Look, Jesus is going out wide. Why is Jesus wide? And he loses the ball. Get this guy off the pitch, man. Get him off the pitch. Get Jesus off the pitch. Bruh. I'm done with Jesus, man. Nonsense. Southampton corner. Watch them score. Southampton cross. Blocked. Throw in for Southampton. We really only have like three world class players on this team right now: Gabriel, Saliba, and Rice. Arteta looking to make three changes now: Calafiori, Jokeres, and Madueke coming on. They're not on yet though, but it looks like they're warming up or something. I don't know. Oof! Oh my god. The only ones that are saving us are our defenders, our center backs. We got nobody but center backs in this team. Here we go. Another corner for Southampton. Watch them get another. Watch them get another goal. Oh my god. Okay, cleared. Okay, headed back in. Come on. Here we go. Oh my God, Mascara. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Mascara just passes it to the Southampton player. Bruh. This Arsenal team is just like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna be able to watch football next season. Southampton are on the up right now. Get off the pitch, Jesus. Scrub, man. I don't want to see you ever play for this team. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, Jesus. And now we got Jokeres, Odegaard coming off the pitch. It looks like Max Dowman is still on the pitch. So he hooked Odegaard and kept Max Dowman in. Yeah, I'm done with Gabriel Jesus. We're finished. Oh my lord. Southampton should be winning this game. They should be winning this game. Look at they're bopping us right now. We are not going to be able to sustain any kind of attempt at winning for the rest of the season. It's the shit that I've been yelling and screaming about all season long. Has not changed. Bruh. I'm watching these games and I'm saying we might not win anything. We're closer to not winning anything than we are of winning something, of winning anything. We're closer to not winning a single thing. Why is Havertz still on the pitch? Look, come on, Max. Oh, what a play, Max. What a play, Max. Great. Max Down looks great. Max Dowman's the only one trying to actually win this game. These grown ass men doing nothing. Get out of here, man. All these scrubs. Look at this. We're still at 1-0 down in the 63rd minute against Southampton. Look at Havertz, bro. Havertz, you suck. Get Havertz off the pitch. Why is he still there? These guys are not good enough. They're not good enough to win. These guys are not good enough to win. It's more likely that we're going to bottle the league than it is for us to win the league. Look at this, man. We're getting bopped by Southampton. Look at this. Southampton just balling. Look at these Arsenal players just falling over. Falling over, can't get the ball forward. Nothing. Nani Madueke falls over. Uh, no, that should be that might have to be in the penalty, but he was holding him. What the hell, dude? Dude, dude. Norgard is not good. These discount players, man, they're not good. Arteta thought, like, yeah, we're gonna get some of these discount players, good money for value, right? Let's get Norgard and let's get Kepa, right? Cheap and can do a job. Apparently, they can't. Some of these guys, man, they're not worth it. They're not worth this headache. We're about to get dumped out of the FA Cup. Oh my god. Oh, Jokeres, you goofball. Why don't you look for it? Jokeres. Get Ben White off the pitch, man. Get Ben White off the pitch. Come on, get it forward. Get it forward. Somebody get that ball. You guys are just ball watching. The only person trying anything is Max Dowman, a 16-year-old. Yes. Goal. Yes. Oh, God damn you, Arsenal. Why do you do this to me every freaking time? Every time. Why do we have to play like this, man? Why do we have to freaking wait until we're stressed out every game? Jokeres with the goal. Listen, Gabriel with the line breaker. Havertz holds it up at the line, gets it, sharp pass to Jokeres. Great play. Jokeres shoots and scores. Difficult angle. Credit to him. That's a striker's goal right there. Jokeres, that's 5 goals in 3 games in the past week. He scored 4 in the internationals and 1 today. Now you still got to win. You don't score and then sit back. This sense of urgency needs to stay up. Dowman is man of the match so far. He's man of the match so far. Listen, this is cup football. It's different than the league. All this like slow build up and trying to conserve energy and all that. You can't do that in the cup matches. Southampton making some changes. Goodness. It's still 1-1. It's still 1-1, 70th minute. Oh my god. I hate watching Arsenal. Gabriel's down? Ooh, what's going on, Gabriel? Oh, hell no. No. Gabriel pointing at his knee. Dude, if Gabriel's hurt, we're going to be in problems. Gabriel coming off. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Saliba comes on to take his place. Okay, Calafiori marauding. Martinelli with it. Martinelli. Ah, loses it. Dude, Havertz. Oh my god, he like doesn't fight for the ball. This guy, man, he never fights for the ball. Oh, here we go, getting bopped again by Southampton. Oh my days. Here he is, gonna cut inside. Cross goes in. Oh, ball goes out. Corner. Southampton have the corner. Really good one. Kepa slaps it as he falls away. Throw in for Arsenal. Dude, Kepa sucks. I don't want to see Kepa at all, especially not at any especially not in a cup final. We've seen what happens. This guy does not have the brain for it. He doesn't have the composure for big games. Oh, Havertz, terrible touch. What is with Havertz, bro? His touch is worse than Jokeres all of a sudden. All of a sudden, Jokeres has a better touch. Another Southampton um, substitution. Why is Havertz dropping back so deep? What are we doing? Ball goes back to Kepa. Watch this guy have a complete brain fart. Dude, your man's right there. Mascara is right there. Stop trying to pass it where it's crowded. Here we go with this horseshoe football again. Here we go, Havertz. Here we go, Havertz easily getting pushed off the ball. Easily getting pushed off the ball. Get out of here, man. These guys. So obnoxious. Who we got? Somebody's coming off the bench. Who is that? Oh, it's Zubamendi. Zubamendi. So we can shore things up. So we can play a low block now. That's another player that I'm not impressed by. Always hiding. Oh my God. Ben White gives away another foul. Oh. Zubamendi coming on for who? For Havertz. Yeah, another guy who did nothing in this game. Other than that pass was good to get us the goal. Other than that, this guy has done nothing. I don't care that he got an assist. Max Salmon loses it. Ball goes back. Saliba has it. The amount of times they give it back to Kepa is really concerning. I said this in the League Cup final. When Kepa has the ball, it makes me nervous. He's not a ball playing goalkeeper. Here we go with the horseshoe football, the build up to nothing. Here we go. Southampton. Southampton on the counter. What is this, man? This is terrible. Like, we're not really even threatening their goal right now. We're just like passing back and forth, back and forth. Horseshoe, left to right, left to right. What is this? Okay. Yeah, just get the ball to the 16-year-old. Why don't we? Oh, what a terrible decision. Terrible decision making in the final third. Here we go. Southampton. Southampton on the counter. Here they go. They look way more dangerous than us. They're already at our half. This is like typical Arsenal from this season, where teams can get into our 18-yard box very easily. They don't have to do the whole let's pass it around 1,000 times and let the defense set itself up. We get the ball and then it's just slow. Let's pass it around the back. Let's try to get a draw in a cup game. Okay, Zubamendi gets it to Dowman. We're gonna have this kid playing 90 minutes. That's crazy. Come on, shoot it, young man. Shoot it, young man. Oh, blocked by the goalkeeper. I mean, it was on target. Goalkeeper stopped it though. Good save by the goalkeeper. We might need to look at this goalkeeper. He seems a little bit more competent than the one that we have right now playing. Bruh, fix the ball. Martinelli trying to be slick. Oh, here we go with the short corners again. Shoot! Martinelli misses. This is gonna go into penalties, isn't it? Why do you do this to me, Arsenal? I need to stop watching Arsenal. I need to find something else to watch. Okay, I'm gonna start watching like movies or live streaming like some other stuff. Okay, what? I don't want to see what's going on. Uh, oh, Southampton have it. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. This is gonna be an ugly end. Oh no, no. I got a hint. I got a hint. And this might be really ugly for us. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly for us right here. Shit. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Shit. 2-1 Southampton. Here we go. This is the shit that I'm talking about, man. I need to find something else to watch because Arsenal Football Club do this type of shit. The Arsenal Football Club do this type of shit. What the These guys are fucking bums. All of them. Absolute bums. What is this, man? Look at this. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done watching. Dude, how can I watch Arsenal for the rest of the season? Getting dumped out of 2 cup competitions back to back. Awesome. Great job. Let's go get dumped out of the Champions League next. Let's go get dumped out of the Champions League next. This shit, man. Mid-table team from the championship. This team is literally 26 places, 27 places below us. Awesome. Awesome. Great job. Getting dumped out of 2 cup competitions back to back. Great job, Arsenal. Great job, Mikel. Great job, Mikel. Awesome job, Mikel. Scrubs. All of them. Scrubs. Medwakey, you're getting there to being another Chelsea reject. You're coming. You're going to be right back to the same as all of these other Chelsea bums that we brought in, except we paid 50 something million for you. What is this shit, man? Look at this. Look at this shit, dude. Yeah, now we score a goal, and all of a sudden, here we go. Madueke running around because he can't find anyone. Calafiori cross. No one's there. No one's there. Southampton get it. Mascara. Ball goes back. This is so obnoxious. And it was clearly Arteta. We score a goal. What does he do? He goes back to the careful side to side horseshoe football in a cup competition. In a cup competition when we're running out of time. You absolute fraud, bro. You absolute fraud. You have to go now. I'm so done with Arteta. I'm so done with most of these players. Getting dumped out of 2 cup competitions back to back. Playing awful. Putting no effort in. Terrible tactics. Terrible. Look at this. They're not even fighting for the ball. These guys quit already, man. Oh my days. This is going to be the absolute crumble of the century. We're going to crumble to Southampton. Look at this. Falling over. 88th minute going into the 89th minute of a game. I'm sorry, but Mikel, bro, you got to go. You have to go. You're not winning the Champions League for sure. The cup competition is not where you succeed. Tactical foul. Max Dowman, bro, you got a 16-year-old carrying your entire team. 16-year-old carrying the whole team. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Look at this, man. Getting dumped out of 2. You are a fraud, Mikel. Absolute fraud. You have to go. Even if we win the league, you have to go. All these bums need to go. Tired of this, man. You might want to make us suffer with this football, and then we still lose. If I have to suffer, I want to pay off at the end. Absolute fraud. He has to go. All these bums have to go. 6 years doing nothing. Won an FA Cup with Emery's team. All this mentality nonsense that they talked. Free kick to nowhere. No, I definitely, that's way too far out. Look at this. 90th minute, 6-minute extra time. Which I don't understand, but still. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, Ben White almost lost it again. Ben White has lost his pace. I think he's done with his pace. Yeah, kick it out, bro. This is an embarrassment. Fucking Kepa! Get Kepa out of my team! All these Chelsea scrubs, get them out of this club. When has it ever worked out? Every game is like this. Every goddamn game is like this. We can never have a straightforward win. Even if it's what's that other team in the League Cup or in the FA Cup that we played? '92nd minute, about to 91 and 30 now. I'm done, man. I am so done. So done, man. What are we doing? Getting dumped out of the FA Cup. Right after we got dumped out of the after we got here we go, man. And these bums are not going to be the ones that save us in the final seconds because they suck. They fundamentally suck. Guys like Nani Madueke, all these guys are average football players at best. Average football players at best. We spent a bunch of money on a bunch of average bums. 92nd minute, losing to Southampton in the FA Cup after we didn't even show up in the League Cup. This is going to be the biggest crumble in history. The biggest crumble in history is about to happen. Watch us lose against Bournemouth. Gonna get dumped out of the Champions League, gonna go get dumped out in the league, and we're gonna end the season with nothing because of this manager and these bum players that they brought. He has to go. Look at this. A 16-year-old is the only one that's doing anything, any sort of forward movement. And he's just been beaten up today. 3 minutes left in the game, man. Absolutely shameful. Shameful play. Shameful team. Struggling against a team that is not even good enough to make it into the Prem. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, yo. This is embarrassing. I'm not even looking at the screen. I usually have my laptop facing me. Right now I just had to close it. Cuz I can't look. I can't accidentally see the score or see the outcome. Skies it. Game's over, son. 94th minute. This is an absolute embarrassment. Why is every game like this? Why is every game watching Arsenal like this? Whether it is FA Cup, League Cup, Champions League, Premier League, every game watching Arsenal is like this. It's always stress. I'm done, man. You see the fans in the crowd, and they're just like despondent. Some of them totally detached, not even focusing on the game. There's a minute left in this game. Southampton are still bopping us. Look at this shit. And Kepa has to make a save, and now they got a corner. There's a minute left in this game. Game is over. Absolutely ridiculously embarrassing right now. This is crazy. This team, this is the team that's going to win the league, guys. Is this the team that's going to win the league? Oh my days. Yo, and now City are clicking into gear. What? What? They're going to grind us down. We, on paper, are only 6 points ahead. Okay? We might not beat Bournemouth. Okay? We're not going to beat City. They might be ahead of us by the time that we finish our game away at City. Because of these scrubs. 10 seconds left in this game. This is embarrassing. It took me 2 weeks to get over the goddamn League Cup game. And now I got to be pissed off again until what, Tuesday? So I can be pissed off again? I'm going to be pissed off all Tuesday also because who cares? That's a 2-leg game in the Champions League that we're not going to win. So all I'm going to do is be pissed off. Scrubs, all of them. Mikel Arteta has to go. Mikel Arteta is done. He's finished. He's had 6 years, okay? Won nothing in that time. Won an FA Cup with Emery's team with players that he decided did not have the mentality to stay at Arsenal. He got rid of Aubameyang because he said Aubameyang didn't have the mentality for it. What about these players? Do these players have the mentality? Does Kai Havertz have the mentality to win? Does Odegaard have the mentality to win? It's a bunch of yes men on this team. A bunch of bums, a bunch of average players that are happy getting their weekly paycheck and doing nothing and ghosting in games and bringing in more bums like Zubimendi. Final play of the game. They're giving us extra time here. What are we going to do with it? We're going to whip it in. He's got a whistle now. The game's over. Whistle. Game's over. Southampton win the game. Southampton have dumped Arsenal out of the FA Cup. Southampton have dumped us out of the FA Cup. Look at this. We've dumped out of 2 cup competitions back to back where we didn't show up. All based on the tactics and the personnel from this manager. He has to go. League or no league, he has to go. He cannot be here next season. Because this is not satisfactory. You have set a standard. You have to live and die by that sword. You cannot play players that are underperforming and sit other players out with the argument that they're underperforming as well. Keep the same energy. Is this to the standard that we expect? Having to rely on a 16-year-old to be the only attacking threat that you have in this game. To where the opposition team only has to focus on that one player because they know that Arsenal are not going to attack us. What they're going to do is just pass the ball back and forth in the backfield in a U shape and do nothing with it. So all we have to do is get the ball back and immediately go on the counterattack. He's been found out. His tactics, his strategy has been found out. It does not work in cup competitions. We might crumble in the league. I can't even focus on the Champions League because the Champions League, if we're getting smacked around by Southampton, what are you going to do in the Champions League? These dudes are scrubs. Absolute scrubs. I don't want any of these players. I'm being a little bit extreme. But on this pitch, there's 2 players that I would keep. 3 players that I would keep on this pitch. No one else on this pitch I would keep. None of these starters I would keep. It would be Gabriel, okay? Mascara, he's still new and he's young, right? He makes some mistakes, but he's developing. Max Dowman, okay, that's it. Who else? Name somebody who started today that you would keep other than those three players. There's no one. There's no one other than those three players that you would keep. Miles Lewis Skelly, so like you didn't when you had the opportunity, you didn't grab it. Okay, you've been out of the team for a while. This was your chance, didn't grab it. Ben White, you're finished. Ben White is a liability now. Okay, uh, Odegaard, finished. Don't want to see this guy again. Okay, Jesus, beyond finished, beyond cooked. This guy should not be on the team sheet. He should not be on the squad. He should not be an option to come off the bench because he does nothing, absolutely nothing. Kai Havertz, waste of time, waste of money and time. Another Chelsea scrub. It's ridiculous. Martinelli, he is what he is. Not good enough. I wouldn't keep him. I'd sell him while the price is still high. It's crazy, man. This is terrible, dude. It took me 2 weeks to get over the League Cup crap, and now I'm pissed off again. There hasn't been a good Arsenal like performance that I could just be like, oh yeah, that was great. Oh, we scored 3-4 goals. It's been a while since that. Those moments are few and far in between. Where it's just like we win 3-0 and relax. Okay? No, it's usually stress, 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 stress. Win the game last minute 1-0 against or whatever, Everton 2-1, whatever. Right? Stress, stress, stress. It's okay to have the stress if you in the end you're winning games. If you're not winning games, it is not worth it. This style of play is terrible. We saw in this game, as soon as we scored the goal, Mikel Arteta instructed them, and you could see it, sit back. The only time that there was any kind of urgency was when we were 1-0 down. The only time we ever show any urgency is when we're 1-0 down. We equalized. It wasn't even like we were winning. We equalized. And what does he do? He instructs them to sit back and pass the ball between them in the backfield. Let's do the horseshoe again. And just let them set up their defense. Let's just give the opposition enough time to set up in their defense, in their defensive shape, and then we'll try to break them down. Clearly, it is a failed strategy. It's a failed set of tactics, and the personnel are not up to the standard. And at the end of the season, Mikel Arteta has to go. League or no league. Trophy or no trophy, he has to go. It's done. I can't, man. This is just stress watching, man. And now Tuesday, I'm not even looking forward to it. I wasn't even looking forward to watching this game. But I thought, like, you know what? Maybe we'll get a win. This is a championship team. Maybe we'll get a win, and it'll, like, start the momentum a little bit. Give us a little bit of momentum going into these next few games. Okay? Up until we got to go, we have to play Bournemouth in the league. Right? Let's get some momentum. But no, it's the opposite. This is clearly affecting us more. It's the mentality of these players. Crazy. Like, it's not fun watching Arsenal. It's not enjoyable. And I'll be back on Tuesday watching us play away at Sporting. A team that has dumped us out. I don't know if it was the Europa. I think it was the Europa. It was when Amorim was managing them. And they had Gyökeres in their team. A team that knocked us out of Europe before. So listen, man, I'm finished, dude. This is, you know what I mean? You get to a point where the jury's in now. The jury's in. A verdict is in. We have the verdict. The verdict is in. A lot of these players, the verdict is in about them. They're done. The Martinellis, the guys that we thought, like, yeah, these guys are young, give them time, blah, 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 right? This experiment with buying Chelsea players every season. Maybe, we might unearth a gem. Oh, Madueke, he's so fast. And he's young, he's 23, and we're bringing him in to relieve Saka and blah blah blah, right? That experiment's done. The jury's in. It didn't work. It's not working. No more Chelsea players. We're done. I don't want any more Chelsea players. Okay? This thing of trying to get value for average guys, Norgard and Zubamendi, uh, you know, they did it with Trossard, and now they think they can do it with a whole bunch of other players. It's crazy, man. But yeah, it's done, dude. Arteta is done. End of season, he has to go. You know what I mean? League or no league, he has to go. And that's it, man. I don't even know what to say, dude. I don't know, man. I'm pissed off. Anyway, like, share, subscribe if you're watching. We'll be back on Tuesday for the sporting match. And that is all.